10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. DC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
In the draft. I mean, it's just a hype game. It's a hype game. People probably want to watch that for you. That's true. But I'm
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you are. You're an all-star. I can't.
Sorry, I'm not a playoff caster like you. I don't
remaining.
get to choose.
I did camera for all of our games too, though. You know.
True. I did camera for
Reserve
the other
time.
four and that. I did camera for you. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse. I've just started double-clicking heroes to follow them. That's all you have to do. Oh, we still have a minute.
Crystal Maiden.
There's like 2 more spicy chickens.
Radiant team pick.
I noticed that too.
So sick. Holy fuck.
10 seconds remaining.
That Chick-fil-A smells
5
nice.
seconds remaining.
Nice.
One more. I'm good after this. It's good.
Reserve time.
You're a
Thanks,
wizard,
Kevin.
Larry.
You're doing a great job. I don't know if you can hear me.
20 seconds. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Beyond the Summit's Hot Hub TI machine. We are in the American qualifiers. It's day 2 of the American qualifiers. I don't have to say America. It's North America, flat out. North American, the greatest America qualifier. And we have Digital Chaos versus Team Freedom. Super important game here, guys. All right, because suddenly Freedom is looking like kind of a big deal in this regional.
Yeah. They took that game over MP. That was like their most impressive one.
Yeah.
Their 2 other games, though, not that impressive. Beat the open qualifier teams.
They beat Cole, too.
They did beat Cole also.
That's true.
And that was but that MP game, I still get how hard
They
they actually
played
outdrafted
so
and played well. Yeah.
I don't even feel like they had that much of a draft advantage. It's just like their decision making.
Yeah.
They made decisions that you would normally expect like seasoned veterans that have been in the scene and been together for a long time to make.
I've heard Stan King's a drafter, but Snake King, I believe, is the in-game leader, which is, I believe that's what I was told like a month ago. I don't know if it's still true, but
I mean, we can ask
that.
him after.
We should ask him after. That is what I've heard from, I think I asked Yawar, and he said Snake King makes most of the calls, so...
Well, Snaking is an old school player.
He is.
He's been
It's
playing
impressive, though,
Dota
like...
1.
Yeah.
Pretty much in every team that you have a 1-2 experienced guys who was playing Dota 1, and then 3 newcomers with raw talent.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have a draft that is underway that we'll hop into right now, and you can see Digital Chaos have already picked up the blonde loving Crystal Maiden. Slardar is a follow-up pick. Haven't seen that face in a while. Team Freedom go right into a Disruptor, and then the Night Stalker.
Yeah, we have 4 blue heroes that matches our Hot Hub DI machine color.
Much appreciated.
This is a different draft from what most of Freedom has done. I haven't seen them play any Disruptor. They played a ton of IO, which is a more possibly aggressive like 5 position hero than Disruptor, who likes to play a little more, wants to get levels, get those glimpse kills. I actually haven't seen him play Disruptor at all. Why are you touching me?
What?
What? Night Stalker, though. Francis Lee has played out of his mind, actually. He had one bad game, me and Lacoste casted versus Team Red, where Sand King looked, I mean, just, yeah, they looked booty. And then he played like Sand King 3 more times, and he had 20 minutes.
He does the same thing. He goes for Soul Ring,
Tranquil Soul Rings,
Tranquils, Raindrops, Magic Wand.
So like almost every other Sand King here.
But he goes super aggressive. Like he never farms at all. He always is aggressive, and he'll have 1,500 gold, and you're like, well, I'm gonna go farm my blink, but he's still ganking. I think that's the biggest thing. And Lacoste doesn't. I don't really like it either. I think you should get a blink at that point.
You should know when you should farm and when you should fight.
But it's paid off. So
Well, it's paid off because his team played good. That's the thing.
Exactly.
If you're playing against a more aggressive team, they could have delayed that dagger for the next 10 minutes, and then the game would be no dagger on the Sand King.
We think we're going to be seeing
10 seconds remaining.
Abed TA this game. I'm seeing a lot of TA already today.
with the Slardar
Slardar coming out,
there,
it always makes feel a little bit physical frisky here.
I think the only
don't know why.
difference is with Crystal Maid, you want a mid hero who can abuse the
That is
aura
true.
more so, like a Quap or even Alina, and neither of them getting banned out in Freedom.
Storm, and they get a Storm and a Lifestealer that goes along with the Slardar would be
I
pretty
don't
sweet.
know,
They're not gonna
playing
storm
Storm
into
into Disruptor, Night Stalker.
Oh yeah, I didn't even consider what the other team had. That was me being totally selfish about their own lineup. No, great call. Night Stalker Disruptor shuts all that down. Any Spirit, really.
Oh,
Did you guys... Oh, pardon me. I was just wondering, Charlie, did you guys
10
watch the
seconds remaining.
DC versus Starboys game when they lost?
5 seconds
I don't know if
remaining.
anyone saw it.
When DC lost?
DC lost to Starboys.
We were casting during
Wait,
the
are
game.
you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No one's... Okay, I heard Forev apparently just never used BKB, or was it... Yeah, I don't know. They lost to Starboys.
Was this earlier today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is when we were casting everyone, they lost to Starboys, which literally killed their chance of getting first place, actually. Now they're just pretty much trying to stop Team Freedom at this point, which is crazy.
Yeah, they actually...
That's, did not expect that.
It's NA feels a little upside down, right? Because Wheel versus Cole was 3-3, and Wheel won. So Wheel took that 5th spot. Complexity's not even in it. Now Freedom's fighting for first place. All they have to do is win 2 more best of ones, and they qualify for TI over NP, Planet That's just insane to me. It's insane.
Yeah,
So
that'd be crazy.
I was talking about this on the other stream earlier. Imagine if CC&C qualifies for TI
Beating Mason?
and Mason doesn't. And Mason
beating
doesn't.
Mason
Oh,
in this game
This
for
is the
it?
game, I
and
forgot.
this is the
the
game.
Oh my god.
This game is hype as fuck.
I wasn't like, it wasn't connecting that this is Mason
The
versus
dots,
CCNC.
the story
Does Mason
comes
have
together.
Fire?
See, this is the thing I
At
love
least for a
about.
month.
Why would he have to? He never made the bet.
Well, I don't know.
He just does.
And then CCNC, he won't follow through with it, so it'll be fine.
Either way, like
This
this is my favorite part about NA is that there's so many storylines and so many like roster switches. People have beef, like silent beef
everyone,
with each other. Yeah, it's great.
Yep. And
You know, everybody hates snaking, so...
yeah.
Oh come on,
I'm
no.
kidding. No, that's not
people,
true.
People.
why are you gonna talk about my son like that, man?
I would actually agree near TI2 and TI3. I think he was pretty much globally disliked because of his attitude and
I'm
stuff.
not-
but
I'm
he has
not gonna
got a lot
lie,
of
he
like-
Whenever
was
I met him, he was
around-
a super cool guy.
Yeah.
It's just funny that's all I heard as well. It's
more
just like,
people
like
hate
oh, it's snaking.
Swindles.
Well, no. Okay, so snaking during that time, he was also like a super young kid, and he didn't have, I think, like the social sense to know how to interact with people.
Like
but
a
he
lot
went,
of Dota players.
Yeah. I mean, he got older. He went off to college. He's gotten
a
better. about
girlfriend
it.
even. Yeah.
He got a
Social-
girlfriend.
It does help with social
Yeah.
interactions.
Yes,
it
it
really
Eventually,
does.
you got to take yourself out of the room, away from the computer, and out amongst the people.
And not only that, he hit the gym. Dude, snaking
Oh,
is
he's
looking
ripped.
pretty
Dude,
fit now.
Dude, NA, a
I
lot
met-
of those people back then. Beat is
Beat
now.
is,
Oh,
yeah.
some of these NA people.
I
are
met
ripped.
Snaking. He was pretty cool
Radiant
guy. He
team
talked a
back.
lot.
I like
since-
Snaking, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
since
nice
He grew
guy.
up, he
I
grew up.
personally, I always just thought he was misunderstood.
Absolutely.
Sadly, we have a Lifestealer here that doesn't fit our colors.
Yeah,
No.
everything else. So
Fits the lineup, though.
this is
Yeah.
Abaddon. We haven't seen much of it. Well, day 1 we didn't see any of it. Now day 2 it's just out of the woodworks again, and
North America woke up.
they decide to start playing. We've seen a lot of team fight from Freedom, like Sand King for Francis Lee, and even like AOE heroes like Enigma for Freedom, but they're going with a lot of single target to Night Stalker.
Yeah,
as
no
well as the
late game
Abaddon.
either.
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
talked about
DC's turn
snaking
to
and stuff like
ban.
that. We didn't talk about picks. I want to suggest that they should have picked Darkseer, but they had to pick a Lifestealer instead after they picked Puck, because it's such a good vehicle and it's good against Slardar and Crystal Maiden. So they
10
had to
seconds
swap it
remaining.
around a little bit and steal the Nikes, probably from Team Freedom.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
and I mean Mason loves Lifestealer. That's just a lovely thing for him.
Reserve
So it's going to be
time.
a middle Puck. What do you want from Freedom here? You need a... I mean, you don't need a hard carry, I guess. You want to do some, but
You
want something that scales. Yeah,
exactly.
you definitely need
scaling.
something. Because like you don't have any sort of right click damage right now, and that you need that against the Lifestealer.
Yeah.
You do.
Is Venge
Ursa.
Core too crazy? Like,
With
is it
not
all
playing
in?
Abaddon, you know, that's versus Ease. I wouldn't say it's that bad. I just haven't seen it in so long. I don't really know what it can do anymore. Like, I just haven't seen it in that long.
They need a hero that doesn't get destroyed in a lane against Darkseer from Iron Shell, and they need something that can handle Lifestealer, probably survive Slardar combo. I think Ursa might be a good choice.
Ursa. What about... I guess he kind of gets destroyed by Darkseer. What about a Terrorblade?
I don't feel
Radiant
Terrorblade
Terrorblade, no.
anymore. But I saw like 3 or 4 games in this qualifiers. Feels like the hero got nerfed, but you need to push, have a momentum, build around Terrorblade, get Roche, and that's when the hero is scariest. If you're just fighting against Terrorblade and you see him
5
using
seconds
meta, you just
remaining.
back off and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Definitely, and I mean, where's Freedom? Like, they don't really... We talked about Freedom, actually, but DC, they get Alina now, so a hero that's more than likely going to do extremely good mid, even versus Puck. Both of them kind of really high base damages now and ways to farm.
So let's talk about Freedom's options. There's Ursa, there's possibly a Sven, maybe a TB as well.
Medusa.
Medusa.
I don't...
That's good.
I don't hate
against
that. Yeah, I don't
Darkseer
hate that.
illusions, so can survive the Slardar Lifestealer combos, tanky enough.
Yeah, I don't think Yawari... I mean, I don't know if Yawari is a Medusa kind of guy. And there's the Ursa, though. You're right, the first one you said.
Charge.
This is pretty standard drafts, nothing too crazy right now, and neither team has the craziest team fight. I think DC maybe has a little better, but Freedom has like that better lockdown, that better chase, especially with Glimpse and like Uplink Ursa.
It's both very lineups that like are skirmish heavy.
They want 3v3 fights, stuff like
very
that.
mobile lineups from both teams.
Yeah.
Surge, Sprint, Lifestealer, Puck, Lina pretty much hasted hero, Glimpse, Night Stalker flying. There's a lot of vision from both teams.
And it's crazy though. Freedom wins this game, 1 game away from. It's just still just going through my mind. That's crazy to me.
So hyped to see my boy CC&C make it.
Yep.
Could be possible here.
What about your boy Bulba?
Dude, I like all these guys.
Yeah, me too.
They're
I
all
actually do.
my boys, man.
It's gonna be man. Whose draft do you guys like though? I guess we didn't even talk about that.
The thing I'm nervous
Right
with
after.
Freedom is it's like they're both scrappy lineups, but Freedom has to bank a lot more on the timings. Like, you know, you have to have a great 4-minute Nightfall. You got to make sure you get the levels and the snowball factor going with Ursa or it becomes irrelevant. So the execution requirement is a bit more necessary for Freedom, or, you know, they got to make their laning stage count. Well, maybe Digital Chaos is a bit easier to execute. Dare I say?
They have the Lina with the CM aura who can just back off a mid, go to jungle if she really needs to, just farm lanes constantly.
Darkseer just does his thing. Slardar, yeah, you know, he has pressure to kind of get a lot done in the early game, but he can coast his way through it. I don't know. I just feel like it might be an easier time for DC. We'll just see how they can do under the pressure.
Yeah, it feels good. Freedom's won all their games today. It just, like, sometimes when you're winning games during a day, even if you feel you've lost a draft, you're just feeling confident, right? Like, all it takes is one good day to go to TI. And if they're feeling it that whole time, while DC has been dropping to, I mean, I actually, like, I watch a lot of NA pubs and Dota. I know one player on Starboys, Old White. And, I mean, when you're losing to a team that's really not a, like, team per se, it's got to be down on morale for sure. You are the good luck M god. Obviously,
You know, some respect shown to Mason, the alphaist of players.
the alphas, indeed. It's funny because obviously CCNC's like probably inside like, don't say good luck to him. Damn it.
Well, Dubu gives a cheeky frostbite to a flea, and that is like over half his mana gone.
Yep, all the way up and over. He's got 3 clarities, so I guess he's planning on dishing out a lot of frostbites
And
early
he
on.
can't even go to base with that wheelchair movement speed.
I don't know why that's a good one.
30 seconds to battle.
Well,
I
they
think
know.
even wheelchair's being generous, though, to be honest with you.
Oh boy.
What do you feel about this ward that Dubu just put down?
It's
It's pretty far back.
oh yeah, it's down there. It's interesting. It's not like you're really gonna get ganked that hard by anyone in this game either. I wonder what he's trying to scout out with that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either.
Because what if look at it, doesn't even see where those crystals are, like, and that's usually where the
Yeah, you want to see those crystals.
well, I mean,
Well,
that's-
you want to
if
see
you're
where the
playing
that's where
Crystal
Night Stalker.
Maiden.
Yeah, the crystals.
I
Yeah.
stole a joke
I'm
from Charlie.
leaving.
The dark crystal.
Oh, that's a terrible movie.
But in all seriousness, I get it, Grant. Like, you won't see the support rotations move.
Yeah, I don't.
When that ward is that far back.
I'm a little confused by it, but you'll see a little bit. And Stan King, he definitely replaced PPD as the hardest 5 player in NA. When PPD left, Stan King is the hardest 5.
I like Stan King because he plays a really cool Oracle. I'm a big Oracle fan.
Yep, and Coddle.
I play on low settings, so I don't even see those crystals.
Well, middle lane's going to be a 2v2 fight.
It sure is. CNC under already heavy pressure here from a bed, but obviously Flea and Bulba are going to be the bodyguards for each other. Just tag it up. This is mid lane now.
This is Dota. We've seen like 1v1 lane today, and it was enjoyable.
That's off lane.
Yeah. Yeah. Snaking. This isn't that bad of a matchup for the Abaddon. Just
CCC in trouble. He's
got him. I can say at the
By
end.
trouble you mean dead.
in a little bit, that's gonna be the problem. If this Lena starts balling out of control this early, like what, 3-minute phase boots or something?
Yeah, if she has 3 minutes phase boots, Bloodstone is gonna be a real problem.
Yeah, that could be an
Team
insane
freedom.
problem. Brev getting harassed at
So
lane.
close to level 2.
Yeah,
So
nice
just
job.
let me get the search.
he'll pick up the bounty rune and he'll get it. It's not a
30
big deal.
seconds. Is he gonna wait that whole time, or is he gonna make to base first? It's base.
It's base and all the way back.
And you see
it looks
Bulba's
like.
already blocking
No, he's
creeps
just
again middle.
He's just blocking creeps.
There's nerd sweating in this
Dude, this
mid
is
lane. He's
bait.
like, my precious 10k. That's probably how all those pubs win too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Precious 10k. Yes.
And right now, Ursa's doing a good job leading the CS charts, even versus that level. I mean, level 1 Iron Shell, luckily you're not too afraid of that yet. Now 1v1, could be top lane, the rune, it's a regen. Looks like Blue's gonna scoop it up at least.
Yeah.
How do you get those giant icons? I didn't like them the first time I casted here, and now I'm like, yeah, they're alright.
It's just a config
Setting,
setting.
alright.
You just set on. I can show you how after Grant.
Nah,
you
I'm
do
good.
it.
I'm all natural. I don't even use a console. And we're gonna see a glimpse back off. Perev's in a little bit of trouble. Nice triple stun by Bulba. The Q though.
And the
it weared
Thunder
off.
Strike is
Yeah.
over. Not going to be able to get it, but
You wanna have at
Flea.
least something big, huh?
Yeah.
And at least the icons on the minimap.
Oh, is that a penis joke? Thank you,
No,
Lacoste.
this was
Yeah, that was a penis joke.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Pardon me, Dakota. You go on with the cast.
Frev lives and walks away. Anyways, about that penis joke.
It was good.
Stop saying penis
Got
on the
him.
stream.
Flea is
Thank you.
hanging back here a bit. Still, I think he was hoping that they were still waiting behind the tower and walking out, but not going to be there. Lots of space for you, War, though, to continue to free farm through this bottom lane. Your big bad bear is 15-5 on CS, only falling just a bit behind where Mason stands at 17-2 up here at the top.
The real difference here is how well Snaking is doing versus how well Forev is doing. Forev actually has 1 CS.
Yeesh.
He's got 1 CS.
With an Ion Shell Darkseer player.
Surprisingly, I don't like Ursa only. I know Ursa's doing great, but only 6 denies. I feel that could be a lot more, especially 30%
Yeah, at least
experience.
16 denies would
Yeah.
be great.
Actually, like, I don't know if you're kidding, but he definitely should, I think.
Well, it's hard against Iron Shell to last hit and the deny at the same time. You need to
True. But
time
they're
it
professionals and they practice.
move away so you don't take a damage.
That's true. But it's only level 1 Iron Shell, and he has plenty of tangos. I think it's worth getting that early experience. But they're already dumpstering. Stan King's doing a really good job of zoning him.
Tower is under attack.
This is the best monster. Rehab. Yeah.
Yeah,
Either
a lot of
Lemon
people
or
are
PhD.
big fans of
I never tried it before.
I really do think,
It's okay.
yeah, it's Rehab and the pink one are definitely people's
Did you
favorites.
try the new mango?
I
Radiant's
wanted to.
middle
Shannon
tower
said I
is
could,
under
but I haven't
attack.
tried it yet. I'm nervous. What if
Yeah.
it's just bad?
There are very few monster flavors that
That
are bad.
Yeah, I agree. Even though I don't like Gronkowski. I just don't like Gronkowski as a player. He's bad.
Well, you know, can't do anything about that.
Yeah, that's true.
This Monster Energy flavor shout-out brought to you by Grant, Charlie, and Lacoste.
Wow, that was the Dire scanned directly on top of that rune and got red the entire time, so they knew something was up there. And that was a smoke getting wasted by the Radiant. Smooth so far.
Nighttime.
Yep, and
He's looking to get frisky.
he's level 3 with the first blood. He could definitely make something happen. That ward will not spot him out over by the secret shop, so
May spot out some awkward movement from Stan King.
What
Why
is
would
this guy
Stan
doing?
King be creeping up there?
But he's
And
just
then
going in.
suddenly, here's Flea with a double damage. Looking to make a move on to Mason. Mason pops the rage. No TPs are coming in. He knows he'll have to man fight it.
nice rotation.
And they get it done. Flea already getting a mark on the board there in that nighttime.
It was just a good rotation. It was nighttime, so that ward didn't spot him out. Free kill.
Why doesn't he deny?
Are you still on about this?
He's trying to
It's
trigger me,
good
but I
that-
agree.
It's good that.
Oh, rage. Okay. Oh my, that actually. That would have been like a minute and a half of nothing for Mason.
This is the best feeling ever when you're a disruptor, though.
Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, I actually almost
You
had
just
a heart
forget
attack.
for a moment. You just like, I can't believe I fed a kill. Let TP back to lane.
Yeah, you're right though. This Abaddon, like he can trade with the life stealer, especially when he gets lower HP. The life stealer does less. The shield trades with him. His Frostmourne is hungry, and they're going in again. How long is that rage? Will he get the level 2 glimpse back?
No,
He
it's
doesn't
only
even have
level
it.
1.
Yeah, it's level 1.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep on going though.
Oh, they should now.
Rotations. Here comes Bulba, Mr. Potter.
This is definitely
Moving
a
in for
doable kill.
staking. We'll get it with the crush. Needs one more. Oh no! Not able to get it off. It's with the
Use the
Thunderstrike. He
mango.
turns around with the shield after using the mango.
Ooh, the king.
Disruptor
Wow.
will TP out. Is Dubu gonna get anything here?
Oh, sorry. There he is.
No, Dubu, you're
Moves
in trouble.
Can't quite get the finish there. Moving in with the frostbite, and the light strike array also not going to find its mark. Yeesh.
What's it, Lena's with arcane runes,
Dude, for
Storm
real.
with region runes? I feel like RNG.
Game is scripted for sure.
Yeah.
In favor of the hero.
Man, that was just quick thinking by Snaking. It looked like he was gonna go suicide as a neutrals, and then he faked out, mangoed, shielded, just handled Bulba, and then avoids the gank of Crystal Maiden and Lena. That was really, really good.
Looks like DC are going to shake that one off fast to get right back to the ward.
Oh.
Go, their smoke is going to be ruined.
Is he
Spotted
stunned?
from the high
No,
ground.
Man, it's full.
Wow. Dodge gank, man.
This is,
After that first blood, Freedom is looking good on the map right now.
this is super
Well,
unnerving. if you're
Versa is
DC.
level 6 right now, so he should
Not
not be
die in
that
the game.
afraid. I mean, the lane's gonna be pushed pretty much to your tower all the time because of the Darkseer. Even if they try to gank, they should be careful about
Mason again.
Bulba coming back to try to help out, but by that point it's going to be too late. Bulba will try to get close enough to assist and make a move for snaking, but he simply pops out the ulti and forces Bulba off.
Man, this flea snaking lane is... I mean, he rotated up here and like he hasn't left since that first kill, and he's like bullied him the entire time. It's really good.
Yeah, I feel like this is how you play. This is how you play like this early mid portion of the game now. When you're an aggressive hero like a Sand King, a Clockwork, or a Night Stalker. You just run at the safe lane over and over again.
Oh, are they gonna fight over this rune? I believe so. I think Flea wins this, right?
Oh, yes he,
definitely
does.
does.
Oh, yes he does.
Still nighttime until that rune pops.
Poor Bulba, man. He's having a tough one. And oh, that mid lane also going to be going down here. CC&C, they're
The
letting
Yawar
well
game?
committed the first
Nice.
coil of the game, and with him and Yawar, they tag team it.
What a aggressive play from Team Freedom. Ursa tipping
Yeah.
or just walking to a mid lane to get a kill with Puck Coil on Alina. That's really valuable.
Well, they have the ward on Stand King. He has zero. He has boots and stash though, so he's good. He's not too upset if he dies here.
Dire's
But
middle tower
They should just
is
leave the
under
bottom
attack.
XP to Disruptor so he can get some XP and some gold if he can, but they need to protect the tower from pushing.
Snaking just manning up on
Yeah,
this guy.
these guys
What,
are manning
what do
up
you
on
guys
each
think he
other.
should go? Do you think he should go just the straight up damage build, or does he go like max still, even though he doesn't
Midas
have mana
Radiance?
boots? Does he have to go Midas into the Vlad's or something? He's going Midas for sure.
On a
He has
battle?
that. Yeah, he's getting Midas already. So. Or, oh no, he's not.
That was the nice
My
side.
bad, yeah, that was
I
my
don't
bad.
think Midas is valuable anymore because you can't play that aggressive off lane.
Forev as well.
Mark.
Yes.
Oh, the
Last.
coil break.
coil
Second.
break
The
got
coil
him,
break,
yeah.
yeah. Nice.
Can't even find him.
He's already melted in the screen.
That's very unfortunate for DC trading away their Darkseer Slardar for just a poor
Radiant's
Stand
top
King.
tower is under
Well,
attack.
depends how the game goes about Abaddon's item choice. Before you could play aggressively because you had the Shrine ready early, so you would get more levels, you could use jungle. Or right now, I don't feel like it's Midas into Radiance. It takes so much
Looks like he's
time
going-
to build it up.
Radiant's top tower
He's just
is
going
under
Vlad's. It
attack.
looks
Yeah,
like he had
it's-
quite
it's a better choice.
That's the
That
normal.
or
Tower is under attack.
Lads into Solar Crest, that's
Nice.
one way to survive the night, and Slardar combo in the mid game.
I think like right now he's the one pressuring the lifestealer.
Ooh.
Man, Right.
Just sucking down that bottle as fast as he can to survive.
Yeah, you want to keep the pressure. You don't want to, like, you have so much advantage. You don't want to just let it go by going Midas.
Yeah, you don't want to give Mason away back into this game. At some point, he's going to hit his armlet timing, and then it's going to be hard for you to keep up the pressure on him if you win for, like, minus radiance or something like that.
Makes sense.
Hard shift here to the bottom lane, it looks like, to go for Yawar.
But the man knows.
Yep.
He knows. Wards are down. It's a nice ward deep.
Is under attack.
And opportunity's gone.
I think it's pretty obvious because they have this ward up top. They see that there's nobody in the Lifestealer's lane. At that point, Lino wasn't mid as well.
No baiting, probably. Yawar in, as CC's already made the rotation over. He's got the coil, he's leading with the orb, and he gets a connection onto 2. Both supports are going to get caught down. Bulba rolls himself into the fight and just gets obliterated. And Dubu could be next here if they can get close enough for it. He tries to turn and slow him down, but he gets hit hard. He will also drop up and above. The top tower is going to be going down. The Radiant get this one finished.
Whoa.
CC&C calls for a pause here as we have a Masu problem and a bathroom problem all at once. So, guys, you got to be on the same page with your excuses when you hit a pause.
Jesus,
Masu
bad
in the bathroom?
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Someone threw their mouse in the bathroom, I guess.
I can't believe no one's calling him out now. Can you look at Stan King really quick? I know he took the tome. Did he get 6? Yeah,
he is 6.
He's barely 6. Nice. Sorry, I said Stan, not Stan.
Stan.
My bad. I know. I love when they have Stan King too, like they always do. Just the 3 kings. We 3 kings of.
We 3 kings of what?
I don't actually know the song. I don't know what they say after that.
I mean, I don't know the
3
song.
Blind Mice.
It's that Christmas one. Oh, sing it for
3
us.
kings and the Jesus.
Yeah, that one. But it's. I don't know.
That 3 wise men?
I don't know what any of this
3
is.
blind mice.
The 3 Stooges?
Yeah, I like that too. Oh, we're back. Masu is back.
After taking down the top tower, it looks like Snake King will step off from Lina here. Mason has made his presence back towards the mid lane, where Snake King's been waiting, and as you guys talked about, has his level 6 good to go, with a level 3 glimpse to pair with it, so setup potential is there. Maybe not so on Mason, but...
Please level 6, he hasn't gotten much. He's actually the same as Stan King now, but he's done good rotation.
It's about to be nighttime.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a good moment for Flea.
If he wants that level 7, that extra nuke is actually really good. Has an urn now. A lot of kill potential once he gets charges.
Coil will come up also right at that moment. This is going to be a good moment here for Freedom if they can make it.
He went the Light Strike array damage as well. And he's, I mean, it's not like he's
10k
lane.
MMR, so
yeah.
It's got to be the way.
I'm just intrigued by it because he can't clear,
Yeah, 10k MMR players don't make mistakes. But
yeah, exactly.
Maybe the idea behind it is that it allows him to clear a wave really quickly.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah, and because the fact that they're behind, there's pressure from an Ursa, a Night Stalker, and a Puck. He doesn't want to stay in a lane like for longer than he has to.
Roshan's being taken, sorry. I heard the Lincoln's getting broke on it. I'm like, that's how it sounds. And they get a tower. That actually secures road kind of nicely for them. They can't TB there. They have the shrine, but do they even know this is going on? I haven't seen a ping yet. And Bulba's over there, so probably not.
No.
Obviously.
Pinging out mid a bit, but it seems like they definitely...
Actually test it. When you get the cast range and around, let's say, level 10, 11, if you have Yule Scepter with damage amp from int you have, maybe you are able to clear Light Strike array.
Well, sounds like you know what to do during next break, Lacoste. Have fun.
Not sure though. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but still. I mean, the creeps get more HP as the time goes by, but so does your spell amp.
Yeah. And
I mean, he's on the back foot. He probably doesn't think that they're going to be making any initiations on the time anytime soon.
And Lina is only not even 10 yet, and Puck's about to be level 12. Obviously, super good roaming for Flea this whole time. Okay, he's not about to be level 12, but he's getting close enough. 20% experience gain coming out. This Abaddon just wants to skill up and get everything he can.
Yeah, the thing is, Abaddon has Vlad, so Ursa doesn't have to go for mask at all. So dagger,
you are so dead.
So they have enough tower damage.
Yeah. He got blown up. He's rich. He has a blank phase. 1.2k.
And Aegis to still fall back on here, really.
Oh, Flea went ulti at level 7. I mean, he has it. I think he went in at 6. Did he use it for like a gank? Sorry, the Night Stalker.
Hold on here, down here, Snake King. Gonna eat a stun.
They might be in trouble
Bend
here.
back a bit.
They can't.
Yeah, open wounds is just countered by shield. Now they're all in trouble.
Running back, CCNC on the prowl. Oh, I love that. That was kind of cute.
And Courier died to purple. Whoever that is.
Flea gets the Courier, they get the kill on the Darkseer, they force off DC from the bottom. DC did get a couple of wards down while they were messing about, but...
They're just playing perfectly right now. Like, they're doing everything they need to do.
Yule's going to be coming up next here for CCNC, and they're feeling a bit frisky. Look at this, heading up right into DC territory here as they pop the Shrine.
He's just peeking.
They move in,
They know the
with
Shrine's
the
about
Rift.
to go down.
Boba already committed the stun onto the jungle camp nearby, and now rotations are going to be forced out. They make their move for Abed, looking to prioritize the Lina and take her out first, but Boba gets a nice stun to slow them down, but the glimpse is there. They pull her back in, and they quickly finish her off. The rest of DC are not looking to get involved, so they will avoid further casualties.
If we look at the trade, Mason gets some chip damage on the tower, brings it to about half.
You lose your mid.
Yeah, not ideal.
Maybe, okay, maybe if it's like Dubu, you're like, alright, it could be worse, but it's your mid. Oh my goodness.
The thing is, when you have a Baron plus...
Oh, hello there, little girl!
Oh, and he saw both of them. He's like, oh, CC. I think it's still killing Dubu at least, but
Yeah.
it would have been nice to get Mason.
Flies on in, they'll hack her down.
Even if he got Mason, I think Mason just rages
rage
and
TP.
Yeah, so
What? The
oh,
thing
he's
is,
gonna stick around.
He is, he shows himself in the lane.
he can do the same thing. There's no
Ursa
badge,
might eat him
right?
alive there.
Oh my gosh.
Not enough overpower.
Yeah, he needed double overpower
Oh,
there.
he has level 3, that's why.
Snake King kind of left alone here in the mid lane, but
He's
doesn't look
cool.
like DC can catch.
His
yeah.
Vlad's almost level 12. This guy is jacked. He's looking like me in real life. My God.
How many
Yeah,
push-ups can
Grant.
you do again? 4?
I think I
In a
could have.
row?
I think I actually could have done 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't good, Lacoste,
Alright.
trust me. But at least I'm honest.
After that 5, you're pretty
That's
Yeah.
the important part, Grant.
Yeah.
Girls love honesty.
Honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I don't
And
have
honestly,
a girl.
you're not.
And honestly, I'm just a loser in every
Honestly,
aspect of my life.
Let's laugh at you.
Oh yeah.
The thing about Abaddon is when you have him in a team and you pick up Aegis, you can focus none of
Two
these
of them.
heroes. Like, it's pretty impossible to
Radiant's
fight
bottom
into Abaddon
tower
plus.
is under attack.
Yeah. Or Puck. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't aim 3 of them.
And you have Abaddon against all these heroes. You can remove stun from whoever. You can remove open wounds. You
Yep.
can remove Slaughter ult. Abaddon, pretty nice pick overall for these heroes.
Lena getting close to the
really
Bloodstone now. Still, it's going to be like 18 minutes. That's not the worst. I mean, it's not super late, but it's not early. It's just standard.
Just worried, you know, unless they're able to get like forgiving little picks, how many Bloodstone charges they'll even get.
Yeah,
I'll bet in this game.
Yeah, that's true. We saw last game, though, even though that Lena was on the losing team, she got like 17 charges pretty quick. Like, you find Stan King, he's dead.
Yeah, it's true.
But
Stan King goes out and tries to plant wards on his own.
Yeah.
Caught out.
I wonder what their team. I really hope who their manager is filming if something does like big happen. I want to see
For Freedom?
Freedom's
yeah.
manager?
Yeah.
Who's Freedom's manager? No.
I should know, but I do not.
Hopefully we'll have to know soon. We'll
Yep.
see. But also rooting for our boys DC.
Yeah.
It's
You
hard.
know, another interesting storyline between these two teams
What's
is
that?
Flea was considered for DC.
Oh yeah, he was playing for Abed while he was still over
No,
there.
no,
right?
no, no.
no.
Even-
Even before then, yeah.
No,
they
no,
wanted-
after that.
After that.
When Jimmy was kicked, one of the options was to
Same role.
was to have Flea in the 4 position instead of Bulba, and then Bulba still play 3 instead of 4.
Yeah. Oh, Laguna somewhere.
Yep, they got the Stand King.
There, well,
There's that charge.
And he did get it. Yep. So exactly
Did,
what we
they're not
said.
done yet.
Nice
Moving on
shield.
forward. Good shield to remove the open wounds.
They don't have any catch. They need a Blink Dagger desperately on that Slaughter. How far is he? 400 maybe?
Dyer's
About
bottom tower
500, yeah, 540. Uh-oh. Another possible kill. Just fuels him. Whatever. Not gonna take the risk of him chasing him. might be a big fight coming in right here. They need more on the Radiant side if they want to do anything here. There's 4 from the Dire.
Okay, I mean, it could be a big fight for Bulba to be able to finish off the Blink Dagger, but it could also cost them.
No catch. And Abed's in a little weird of a position because Yellow's coming from the top. War with the Blink. Oh, no.
Pull back, Static Storm. Nicely done to set up on the lead. The jumping from Yawar also comes out and will help him get the finish. He does have that fresh Bloodstone, so we'll be back quickly. Follow-up takedown onto the Crystal Maiden.
And that's what you're saying. They have no catch. Meanwhile, Stan King's hitting glimpses left and right as their catch. Like, just perfectly.
They have Glimpse, they have 9 slots of providing vision beside, they have Faculty, they have Mules.
And Abed didn't give him gold or experience, luckily, but all your Bloodstone charges are gone, and that's the big thing. Uh-oh, Puck.
Top lane, looking for a catch.
One more. Oh, the
Bulba.
coil break again, number 2.
Get the money?
No,
Still far
this
away.
has got to be such a rough game for Bulba, too, man.
Yep.
Yeah, early game just wasn't kind of getting those opportunities either.
Wait, Puck doesn't get experience for that, though, right? Because he dies in the fountain, technically, or because he gets the kill? I don't know how it works.
He should.
You get XP if you get the kill.
Yeah, he gets the kill.
Sure. You know, I can't keep up with all you newfangled
Mechanics are just
He is going to Radiance, possibly. He has it queued up, but we've seen it queued up before, and they don't get it.
I mean, he's also he did go for the value items first with the flies and the Solar Crest, and he's having such a great game anyways.
Yeah, might as well, kind of thing.
He's like neck and neck with the Light Stealer.
A soldier's fortune.
I kind of think I don't know. I like Radiant. Oh, and the vision. Such good vision. Flea was flying in from the backside, just saw him with Hunter in the night, and he hunted him in the night.
Got him, Grant.
You are so funny.
I'm on one right now.
You're on it.
On this chicken sandwich. Goodness, it's good.
Oh, I believe. Yeah, I had one earlier. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. My goodness. And oh, Stan King hits the tower. That might be mana boots for him. That's a lot for him.
For Stan King, yeah.
Dude, they're pushing the base at 21 minutes, and what can they do against
They're
it?
pushing 2 towers at the same time.
Look at the efficiency.
Dude, Frostborn is... Well, I shouldn't say that, but...
Snake King alone.
When you give that attack speed to
just a
Siege
creep? Yeah. It actually does, like, more than anything else. Look at it!
Look at the damage. He took the
Dude,
tower.
they're actually
He's gonna get one more hit.
They're
Maybe
actually,
2?
I'm gonna watch it. Take the tower.
Maybe one more? Oh! They should deny
55.
this. I think they should deny this. That's just me, though.
Alright, Bulba's got the
so
blink.
far
This
up.
is
Are you
it.
serious?
Digital
Well,
Chaos
you don't want them to
need
have access to your shrine.
huge turnaround play here. They need this.
Okay, that's what you had to say.
Ion Shell sprinting in, looking to go for anything he can. Bulba thirsty for blood.
Oh.
Drops the ward, thinks about going for it. Could get a 3-man, 2-man. He immediately pops a borrow time. Looks to quickly get a hold of Stan King. Possibly he turns around, drops the Stack Storm. They quickly gobble up Bulba like it's no problem at all. And they're not going to be able to get Stan King, it looks like. And it might cost them a bit. The rest of DC run in, but they run right into a coil. Drop down from CC and C. Wonderfully done from Freedom here. Dubu comes crashing back down, but okay, vacuum set up from Forever with the wall, but looks like it's still going to be Freedom's fight.
The catch from Glimpse.
The thing is, when you have a Slardar and Nyx combo against the Baron, you need to hit the Baron plus 1 hero, but he just uses ultimate and just uses the shield on another one. Saves that he also casted the Solar Crest on Disruptor, so Disruptor didn't die. Also, I have a Urban Dictionary, the event in which a straight man trips over onto a penis with his mouth.
There's
what
no
was
way.
this?
Let me see it.
Yeah,
say this
it actually says Mosu.
Masu?
Yeah.
well,
No,
honestly,
he is correct.
Lacoste, I'm glad you brought it up because that word perfectly describes that last team fight. See,
Dude, this is...
Trip over here.
What is happening? Like,
it's
this
so
game,
it was like a desperation snake spawn from DC. Like they feel like they're so far behind right now. They need to get something.
They're going for it again, one more time.
Down 1, opportunity 5, first down 3, yes.
But now they're in trouble. Oh, he has an Axe, by the way, on Puck, so he can't range out of this.
Bulba will go down easily. Mason's still caught within it. Let's prioritize making go on the Light Stealer. Abed instead, last down, look good. Definitely finished. Can't quite get it. The cheese gets gobbled up, and CNC is going to be fine. Darkseer will end up going down. Snaking could be next, but he gets the borrow time off. Shrugs off all of that, and Abed continues to right click him down. We'll finally get him done with the Aegis, but it may cost him his life. Knife link back out. Abed will avoid. Dragged back in, but his whole team
Gobbled up
Gobbled all up.
into hell.
Buyback was available for a moment on the Mason, and then now it's not. What happened there?
If he bites back, they... Yeah, he bites.
He
Spots
doesn't
over
do
flop.
anything.
Yeah, exactly. They just lose. I mean, I think they just lose either way.
In order for DC to win a fight now, they have to chain together their spells perfectly.
Yep.
And instead, what they're doing, because they feel rushed, because they feel behind, they're taking really hasty engagements. Boba blinks into the Nakes inside of him ahead of the rest of his team, and nobody's there to follow up. At this point, because you're so far behind, you need that vacuum into wall, into blink crush, into like Lena sitting in the back. And you have to do it on multiple heroes because, like Lacoste said, there isn't a bad in there. He's got a Solar Crest. He can save one of his teammates.
Save Sand King that 2 fights ago, yeah.
I mean, even if they do kill Stan King in that team fight, so what?
They need to control a ban, and probably, I don't know if Lena has Yule Scepter, but that's one way.
I really like this. I'm so glad CCNC went for that. I mean, you usually see Ags like 3rd or 4th time. He went for it after the Blink Yules, and it was in that fight. Mason realized he raged, he was about to run out, and he's like, oh wait, I can't do anything. Like, if I run out, I'm stunned for 6 seconds, even with the rage. Uh-oh, and aggressive smoke gang.
Oh, this is the game-winning fight here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Game-winning plays for freedom. Get a quick takedown with Mason. Abed's going to be next, and this might be it. Abed's out with a buyback with 20 seconds. Could wait it out, but the rest of his team is not going to be there waiting for him on his turn. They're just too big and too bad. Are just mowing over Digital Chaos. 27-4 as the good game call comes out, making 28-4. Team Freedom are going to be skyrocketing up to the top of this qualifier.
They need... Actually, all they need to do now is beat Planet Odd once, and they're there. But that is still a very heavy task.
Yes, but very possible.
I think they play 2 more games. I mean, it's Planet Odd, and then I want to say one of the open bracket teams.